Hey, so I heard y'all really liked keyboard noises. No, actually I'm just doing this live because I kind of have to. I don't know how to do this. I can't trust myself not to screw it up doing it not live. This is the power converter system we set up. You'll notice it has two energy bridges. One that turns IC2 power into Buildcraft power, and one that turns Buildcraft power into IC2 power. You'll notice the one that turns the Buildcraft power into the IC2 power is linked into this box that only puts out this way. That this thing is linked to the box that does indeed put into this. That is to say that all the power will unless this box is full, will concentrate on this side of the power system. That's intended. Well, I would prefer if it leveled out evenly, but I'm pretty sure that's not possible, and the machine I built well, we're gonna talk about that machine in a minute. It doesn't do what it should do, and even what it should do wasn't ideal, but it's just borked. We'll talk about that in a minute. Anyway, this means that this box will only fill up if every box on this side is full, which is actually the idea, because the idea is that I want to be able to have like a medium voltage box over here, and I wanted to be able to have that even if I'm only pulling out 32 per second, so that I can like run an electrolyzer some part of the time instead of having to like do something silly to make that possible. This makes that easier. I built a sort of a metaphor for this machine, which I'm not going to use. But I am going to use the metaphor for this machine because this machine is broken. This machine was supposed to evenly balance the power, or at least it was supposed to show why that wasn't necessarily possible. It's lossy. I know that it should be lossy because there's this cable here that's too long. I could probably fix that, but I think that their expansion power is always lossy, and I really didn't. And really, the idea here was that I couldn't have a single wire in the entire industrial craft side that was lossy, and I couldn't have this ever be lossy. Otherwise, all the power disappeared. And the metaphor for the explainer for this was this stuff over here, which actually works. If I throw a piece of charcoal in, you'll notice that these power up. But after a while, they reach their full power, and then they just start. Well, we'll show that in a minute. You'll notice. I'll come back in a while, and you'll notice it'll be empty. The problem with this machine over here, which was our explainer machine, is that it. How do I say this? It's broken. I put in 1 bucket of creosote oil into the semi-fluid generator. You'll notice there's a certain amount of power in this battery box that isn't changing. You'll notice that this is full, and this is not full, and this is charging. What? There's clearly a feedback loop that's not being addressed properly here, because what should be happening is the same thing that'll happen over here, which is to say that it should just be running out of power. Yeah, this was supposed to be my, oh look, and this is why we can't do this, only we can't do this, but not for the reasons I thought. That's broken. This is sort of a quick diagram of what's going on here. We have our generator, our IC to PC power bridge, and also it connects both to this, which connects to this thing, which is my metaphor for my redstone energy cell, and this connects to that as well. This is being my metaphor for the steam engine. Basically, everything powers here, but then that powers this, and there's no way from this to get back to that. The idea being that, for instance, if we were to power this, if we were to use all the power in this compressor, this box would empty, but it wouldn't be able, but this box would still be able to work, because this box wouldn't empty into this box. Yeah. Again, yeah, this does exactly what it should do. It's all on this machine over here breaking that it, yeah. I'll also mention that, in fact, I could make the system work if I just made this shorter. Like, if I were to put this, if I were to go, see how these are both empty. If I just put that there, it actually works out. But I was sort of showing, like, if I ever make it lossy, all the power disappears. I mean, I think this is automatically lossy, because as I said, I think the thermal expansion pipes are always lossy, but it doesn't really matter. Either way, I was going to describe this thing over here. You'll notice that over here, we have this item. There are two things going on here. One, I want to just say that the reason this is made out of conductive pipe and not out of these pipes is because I was actually out of these pipes, and yeah, I didn't want to make them because they take like 15 minutes to make, given my current setup, because I don't have that much obsidian dust. I've made all these things out of diamond, but I've never made a diamond pickaxe. Yeah. And also the reason that this is laid out, the reason this can't be like this is because this is an output pipe. And so this just flows into the output pipe and doesn't power the box. I mean, I suppose that given what I plan to do with this, it would still power all my machines, but it I like it going into there because that way I have more storage capacity. This is a pretty beefy storage box here. So yeah, that's my explainer video. I was much more excited about this before this machine was like, oh hi bro, I'm a glitch box. But this is a glitch box, so yeah. I'll see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed this little explainer video. Yeah. Well, see you guys next time. Yeah.